During this entire journey, I've always included a longer intro with a backstory and all of that, but most of you are aware of this story, so I stopped doing the longer intro. So you all can go to the Shamea, Shiloh, and Shadina playlist to watch those videos with a longer intro if you missed it. But here's Shamea giving us an update of her daughter who's been in the hospital since she was born. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News, and let's get into it.
Hey, best friends. What's up? They're gearing up for my girl to come home. I'm so ready. OMG. She's coming home tomorrow, y'all. Yes, I'm excited. I'll be picking her up after we do our remote from 3 to 5 at Tacos and Tequila on Ponce. So I'll do my little Cinco de Mayo turn up with the Big Ticker Morning Show. And then I'll be here to get this angel. She's so sweet. So, yeah. We're out of here. We're about to go home. Okay, let me adjust you. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right, we're back. So, yes, my sweet girl's coming home, y'all. Thank you so much. All the prayers, all the calls, the texts, the DMs. Yeah, it's go time. This is the best early Mother's Day birthday gift ever. God is good. God is a healer. And, you know, God, along with the wonderful nurses here at Scottish Rite, Dr. Paula Harmon, Dr. Kapasi, Dr. Keenum, I mean, everybody, just everybody here at Show Scottish Rite has just been phenomenal. And you guys too. You guys have helped me get through some really tough spots. I'm grateful. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And yay, Shiloh. I'll definitely be going live and giving y'all some updates tomorrow on how it goes. So yeah, my sweet girl. Thank you. Don't know what I would have done without you. Good peeps. Mwah. I'll be picking her up tomorrow evening. So happy Cinco de Mayo. And yeah.
And so I got DMs, Vina, you've been covering this story. I think you should know that Shamea shared some good news. Her daughter is going home and all of that. And I said, I'm praying and hoping for the best, but I'm going to wait until baby Shiloh actually makes it home. And then I will come and do one video talking about it, okay? But baby Shiloh never made it home. Let's get into what Shamea had to say. This is just a lot. I'm praying for her and her entire family, and Shiloh as well.
Okay, you can say it, bro.
No, you say it.
All right, come. Hey, best friends. Shia and I are headed out for a lovely dinner, just me and her, because I have some news for her.
What is it?
I'll tell you later. We have dessert. Ew, stop doing that.
Hi guys, we're eating dinner, and here's mommy.
Guys, we are eating dinner. I'm having trout, and what are you having?
A lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese, that's right. dessert, our favorite time of dinner. Ooh, dessert time. What are you having?
I'm having ice cream.
Which kind of ice cream is this?
Vanilla.
That's right. And I'm having apple pie.
A Shamea surrogacy update.
Yeah, I had every intention and plan on going and pulling up on Scottish Rite Showa to pick up my daughter today, who's been in the NICU since birth, since February 14th. She was born at 35 weeks prematurely. She had corneal atresia, which means both of her nasal passages were blocked, and she has cranial synostosis, which means her skull was sutured together. She should have a soft spot, but she didn't. So she'll have to deal with that later, around 5 or 6 months old. They'll go in and open up her skull, but they've already done the opening of her nasal passages. She's had 2 surgeries done by Dr. Paula Harmon, who's phenomenal, amazing ENT surgeon at Scottish Showa. And Monday, Shiloh moved down to the annex, which is like the last step before you go home. So she's like in the annex NICU, where they send your babies to, because it's, you know, not as intensely watched, and you do your room-ins where you know the mom and dad have to come at individual times to just kind of they work a 12-hour shift, and they get little to no assistance from the staff or the nurses. You have to insert the feeding tube, the NG tube. Anyway, she has hers in her nose now, a nasogastric tube, and then you have to set the monitor up for the feeds to actually go in, which is a whole class we had to take. You have to, you know, do everything like as if you were operating on your child at home by yourself. They don't allow parents to help each other out. They're like, what
Really?
if? Yeah, they said they used to, but then they realized that like sometimes the moms will have to end up going back into the hospital, or one parent will be sick and the other parent will be left to do everything, and they couldn't. They failed because they were relying so heavily on the other parent.
Right.
So Gerald went yesterday to do his 12-hour shift. While he's on the shift, I'm taking Shiloh to dinner, and you know I've picked, I'm so all over the place. I'm taking Shia to dinner because my intent was to pick her up from school, take her to dinner, and then like at dessert tell her, guess what? We're picking Shiloh up tomorrow.
Right.
She's gonna finally come home. You get to meet her. And my husband FaceTimed me, and he was like, babe, she's running a fever. And we had been faced with that 2 days ago. She was running a fever, and then they gave her Tylenol, and they checked her again, and she was fine. Fever had broken, she was doing good, so we were still on track for her to come home today. So yesterday evening, she starts running a fever again. And I noticed when I got off work yesterday, when I went to the hospital, because I always get off work and go straight to the hospital. When I got there yesterday, her heart rate was elevated again, because normally she's around like 160 or whatever, and they have like the guide to be around 220 or whatever. So it was like 160, so it was elevated, and it was like 215, right there on the too high.
Right.
And I kept asking, like, what's going on? They're like, oh, maybe she, you know, is too hot, or maybe she, you know, just all these other things. So I was always like, you know, as a mom, you're intuitive about things. So I was already asking questions, and I was like, are y'all gonna do a full workup before she comes home? Because I don't want to come back here. When she comes home, I want her to be home. But they're like, no, it's not necessary. I called Dr. Harmon. I'm like, hey, is she okay? Is she gonna be all right? Dr. Harmon's like, yes, she's good. She sounds great. Well, come to find out, they did a nasal swab on her, and then they drew labs. So far, she tested positive for a UTI. And I'm like, how the hell do a newborn get a UTI?
Wow.
I don't even understand, honestly, at this point. I'm like, I don't even understand. Because at first I was like, you know, maybe I got her sick. You know, I went to the doctor. I didn't have anything viral or anything infectious. But
She gonna
like,
come home. She just enjoying the hospital right now. She got a lot of
we
people
had
to hold her.
we already took everything home. Like I said, Gerald was just going to room in for his, because I've already done my room in. We've already done all the trainings. All the car seat test was supposed to be this morning, where they put you in there. They put her in the car seat to make sure that she can, stay in there for an hour and a half for any commute that you might have, hour and a half to 2 hours. So the plan was for her to do that today, and that was the last thing to check off for her to come home. So, getting that call, of course I want her there. Of course I want her to be healthy. I don't want her to come home unhealthy, but I'm ready for her to come home. I mean, we're a week and a couple of days shy of her being there for 3 months. And I mean, if I prepared for that, like if I had just mentally known that this was something it was going to be, even down to Shadina, like her getting breast cancer. And, if I had mentally prepared for that, when we picked our surrogate, we picked a healthy woman, someone who was supposed to be healthier than me, who could carry our embryo. We picked the best embryo, the most viable embryo. We paid so much money just to have our embryos tested, just to pick a quality embryo. I've done 7 rounds of IVF. I'm still, taking fertility medicine in hopes that, it'll just happen naturally, or, taking prenatal vitamins here and there. Coke, Q10, just to make sure I'm healthy. And I guess my husband always says, God's plan is not your plan.
I got a question. The car seat test is only because of the things she's going through.
All babies that go through the NICU have to do the car seat test.
I've never heard of a car seat test.
Yeah, they want to make sure, so that
they want to make sure
even if
she
you,
doesn't.
say you just left the hospital, say if you got stuck in Atlanta traffic, which is a weird thing, that the baby's going to still, function and be comfortable in a car seat for that long time. Like, they're probably not going to be in a whole lot of car seats, you know what I'm saying, immediately, but on the way home, what if you get stuck in traffic? What if whatever happens? Like, what if you have to make a stop? Like,
But that's because she went through all this stuff.
Yeah, that's because she's
okay. I was like, they just giving.
And babies that are born prematurely, they make them go through you go through a lot of stuff.
They gave me my baby in a sack. They was like, excuse me, man, it's time for y'all to go. It's time for y'all to go. I said, but I ain't got no custody. That's your problem. You should have picked a better baby dad.
So yesterday we just kind of, of course moms always got to be strong. So at dinner with Shia, I just told her, well, he's like, so what's the? She's like, what's the surprise? I'm like, you get 2 scoops of ice cream. She's 4. She bought it. She's like, yay! I have to reach out to her teachers this morning and tell them that, her sister's not coming home, so don't even mention it. And I'm hoping that this is just a delay for a couple of days and not,
They didn't give you an ETA?
No, they just they started her on some antibiotics. It takes, 12 hours for the other blood panel to come back. And I'll hopefully know a little bit more this evening.
I can't wait till she get home, because about 2 weeks in, she's going to be, Jared, it's your time. Go fix the bottle, Jared. Jared, get up, Jared. Get up, Jared. What's your other baby name?
Shia.
Shia, come get the baby bottle, Shia. I'm tired.
And let me tell you, the funniest thing, I saw this little baby on Instagram who was twerking in her bed. And it's so cute because I was like, that's going to be me and Shiloh. Shiloh's going to be doing that on Cinco de Mayo when she comes home. And I'm like,
everything going to be all right, baby.
It's going to be all right.
Car seat test, and we're going to be out of here. Then you going to have bags up under your eyes. You'll be looking like me.
I'm ready for those kind of bags.
Feed Garrett in the middle of the night.
Coming home when she's supposed to come home.
That's right.
And I couldn't imagine, and I know you don't want to even think about her coming home and having to go back. So
yeah, and it made crazy because, a lot of people are like, why would you shouldn't even posted it until she was home. I share everything. I've been sharing this whole journey with you. Why would I not share, the good, and that's the thing with social media. We always choose what we share. You always see people posting the amazing parts of their lives. And there are some not so nice parts in our lives, and we go through things. And I'm the kind of person where if my story can help somebody, if I can change somebody's life, then my living's not in vain.
Well, guess what? she knew you was gonna be drinking bottles tonight, so she at the hospital drinking bottles. Bottles for everybody.
She gave me
Go
a
to
night
Naya. We'll see you next week, baby.
Shamea, we love you, we support you, we thank you for your transparency. Lots of people, people come up to me and say, how's Shamea? And I'm like, she good. And ask about Shiloh all the time, hashtag
Yes.
Shiloh strong. We want you to be that hashtag for yourself as well. And we'll keep you abreast of the situation as it develops. Shamea is the surrogate journey. You can follow her.
At Shamea, spelled shame with A on the end, SHAMEA. And more like the Salt of the Steakhouse, MORTON. Thank y'all so much for.
She was doing her
Yeah.
I'm about to
We
leave.
love you,
this is-
sister. It's gonna be all right.
Yay! Let's go get drunk. I mean, drink.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be back with more Big Water.
My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.